What is up? This is a bit of a double entendre. Is post-strike in that I did get... Oh, I love when they do this. Yeah, oh no, they didn't. Never mind. I got a strike on my YouTube channel. I appealed it. They didn't fully appeal it. It is not as severe as we thought. And so they're removing the strike, but they didn't replace the content, nor, of course, did they tell me what it was specifically. So with that in mind, well, a few things. One, and then, no, of course, and then the other part of Double Entendre is general strike. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about Grey's Anatomy. I think I am doing a calendar episode tonight, but while it's on my mind, Daisy's open. Hold on. Dog food bag ripped. And then, yes, today was a general strike with more protests here in Seattle. The main ones I'm seeing are gathering at noon at Swedish. Is that Cherry Hill? Is that not? Oh, is it Cherry Hill? Oh, I should double check. But definitely at Harborview. My bum is on the Swedish. And then they'll be marching to, I believe, Capitol Hill, where they'll be joining educators, and that is starting at 1. Also from 1 to 3 in, I want to say Greenwood or Finley. There's something going on from 3 to 5 in not Edmonds, Everett. There's a WISN, so Immigrant Support Network training. Said Greenwood. Oh, there's an event in Auburn. I think that's at noon. Yeah, check local. You can check SeattleProtest. I want to say org. I'll try and put a link in the description. Oof, in other times, yourself, Catherine O'Hara has died. Oh, and anyway, so this show is basically just a proof of concept. I just wanted to make sure that, that they said I could still live stream before I go to protest tomorrow. That being said, my regular music and news show is fundamentally canceled. Regardless of what you've known it as for Sonic Roadkill or No Good News or New Ugly or all of it. At least the live version, which is what it was always conceived of and meant to be. Because of what's going on with YouTube and the copyrights, and even though they removed the strike, it's still just, I have a few options here. I'll do the same thing that I always do, which is I'll go back to basics and play more underground music. I always say I'm going to do that, and then, and then I joke, 25 minutes later, a couple of glasses of wine, and suddenly I'm playing Oops, I Did It Again, or what, I love all my mainstream pop, and I do end up playing it, whether I intend to or not, so... that's the other thing is I'm on Twitch now, so you can check out same username Paxel Rose 89. I've been doing the live stream on Twitch, and I'm kind of enjoying it. It's stop. Yeah, I'm gonna get my Discord servers full of racist chuds after you. I'm like, okay, well at least you know who you are. Nonetheless, and I'm pretty sure that person is my only subscriber on Twitch. Of course, as anyone who knows from my live streams on YouTube, I don't block anyone. I don't delete comments. I let people's words stand for their character on their own. That's their own fucking business. So yeah, for the time being, at least live streams, I might be doing a rebroadcast of my Twitch streams on YouTube, but they won't be live. That way, if there's a problem with the music licensing, I won't get a strike. It just won't upload, or I won't be able to share it, and that's fine. But yeah, trying to find different ways to do things. Because to me, the political stuff is the most important. I mean, the music news and views, I do that primarily for myself, which is why I do a format that doesn't even make sense, that no one watches, that it's really just for myself. Oh, and then that's the other option. Do I change the show? If I want to come back to live streaming on YouTube, do I do a no music show? I tried that once. It didn't go well. Do I do a show where I'm listening to music but you can't hear it? Like I just listen to it in my headphones, but it's not part of the broadcast. That seems weird, but I might, at least as an experiment, try it and see what happens. So no, I'm considering all the options. So again, in calendar news, I will be doing a calendar episode, but it will be live on Twitch and then rebroadcast on YouTube and Facebook. But yeah, the top events this week are obviously the general strike going on right now. In fact, sorry. I suspect there's probably some activity going on downtown right now that I could be getting much more views if I were filming, but I didn't know for a fact, and I do need better sources of, because Seattle protest is great, but it doesn't update in real time for like the emergent types of protests, and we are in that era. And then the other thing is, it does start to become a little bit of like, do these people have jobs for me? Because I had to work today, so I did not do a general strike. Just the general sense that my job was a little bit quiet. So maybe some of my coworkers walked out or took the day off. Some people actually had out of office, so they took the day off. I had to work. I didn't hear about this one soon enough, so I had to work. And then I thought about heading downtown after work. But I think how I'm going to support is, again, by doing my calendar show and getting the word out, like I am right now, about the protest tomorrow. So again, Harborview, Swedish, but I think that's Cherry Hill, not the Swedish is just a couple of blocks from Harborview. Then they're going to march to Capitol Hill, I believe, to join the Educators, which is going to be at Seattle Central. But all of it is in general support of ICE out. There's stuff on Sunday too. Check out the calendar episode for full details. Like I said, there's a Wyson training in Everett. from 3 to 5 tomorrow. Oh, Vanishment. Okay, tonight, The Accused. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't think I have energy for. The Accused is playing at the Southgate roller rink, and after hyping it up for like more than 2 months, because I love roller rink shows. Like they literally, the band set up right in the middle of the roller rink, and then you skate around them. That's happening tonight at the Southgate roller rink. The Accused and others. I don't think I'm gonna go. I just don't think I have the energy. And then tomorrow night, Vanishment is playing at Baba Yaga. I already have tickets to that, so I guess I'm going. But we'll see how I feel after on and whatnot. There are some, like I said, there are some protests Sunday. The next No Kings is planned for March 28th. There's some kind of women's march planned by Radical Women Seattle on March 8th. Next Bandcamp Friday is February 6th, next Friday. My new thing about Bandcamp Friday is that Bandcamp Friday is great, but my new thing about Bandcamp Friday is even when it's not Bandcamp Friday, 82% of the proceeds go to the artists. So even when it's not Bandcamp Friday, it's still a pretty, I mean, they're still one of the most artist supportive streaming service platform. I'm not exactly sure how to characterize what Bandcamp, but I think other top stories. I already said again, Catherine O'Hara has died, and that makes me very, very sad. In other news, Don Lemon was Duke. Don Lemon arrested. White House official account gloating over Don Lemon being arrested, which, regardless of what you think about protesting in churches, yeah, the White House gloating over arresting journalists is just a very authoritarian look, as some have pointed out. I think it's interesting because these laws are also going to be tested as churches become sanctuaries to protect immigrants, as they have in the past. So I think it's kind of interesting. Also, these are the same, this law that they're using to prosecute is the same law that protects women's reproductive rights clinics. So it is both for religious facilities and like health facilities. Yeah, I do kind of feel, I don't know, protest outside. I don't know. Mention the Grey's Anatomy, like. Right, yeah, no. Like, who can afford to take off randomly on a Friday? Well, the cast of Grey's Anatomy, apparently. what's planned for that space. This is all finished. Okay, nice. Put in some plants. Okay, that's just how they're leaving it. Still just been T-Mobile for a second. Like, wait, did the Domino's close? No, but the door is still busted. Yeah, so again, protest tomorrow at Swedish and Harborview at noon, ending up at Capitol Hill, probably either the community center, the community college or campus, or the Cal Anderson, one or the other. That's at around 1. Also things happening in Greenwood, I think. No, U Village. Um, and yeah, others. I'm doing a calendar episode coming up shortly. And then the Accused playing tonight at Southgate Polo. Thanks for watching.